Good evening everyone. The topic we are going to explore today is viscous flow. To truly understand the beauty of this concept, we must go back in time to see how it transformed fluid mechanics study. In the early 18th century, hydraulics and hydrodynamics are two separate subjects. Knowledge in hydraulics is accumulated through practice, while hydrodynamics was built on analytical method. At the time, hydrodynamics was thought to be completely useless. The main reason behind such thought is the huge disparity in theories and reality. The most famous example is the D'Alembert's paradox. In 1752, Swiss mathematician Leonhard Euler published the Euler equation. Using this equation, laminar flow through a cylinder was predicted to be like this. The symmetrical flow pattern represents absolute balance of force on the cylinder. In other words, total drag on the cylinder should be zero, which is not the case in the reality. The realistic flow looks more like this. As we can see, the flow is not symmetrical. A region of vortex is formed behind the trailing edge. A large drag force is experienced by the cylinder. D'Alembert's paradox refers to this loophole in Euler's equation. This paradox continued to trouble physicists for centuries to come, including D'Alembert, Euler, Laplace, Cauchy, and even Poisson. It is not until 1904 the German physicist Ludwig Prandtl discovered that the problem in the Euler equation is that it assumes fluid flow to be inviscid. Now, what exactly is a viscous or inviscid flow? By definition, viscosity is a measure of the resistance of a fluid to gradual deformation by shear stress. Mathematically, viscosity is the ratio between shear stress and strain rate. A fluid with zero viscosity is called an inviscid fluid or an ideal fluid. In reality, even a fluid like air has certain viscosity. Viscous flow refers to flow of fluid with non-zero viscosity. Now we go back to the D'Alembert's paradox. Prandtl suggested that there exists a thin boundary layer on the solid surface, in which viscosity has dominating effect and cannot be omitted. As a result, no slip boundary condition must be satisfied. This condition creates a phenomenon called flow separation, causing the imbalanced flow pattern we've seen earlier, which is the origin of drag in Prandtl's theory. It is the concept of viscous flow which, for the first time, linked hydrodynamics to hydraulics studies. The marriage of these two forms the basis of modern fluid mechanics study. After this video, I hope all of you can appreciate how important the concept of viscous flow is. Thank you.